Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pargo, and I'll be presenting our network security policy in this presentation today. So this policy is designed, to strengthen the organization's cybersecurity posture and also protect customer trust and ensure compliance with the industries and the legal requirement. So over the next few minutes, we'll go ahead and highlight the core sections of the policy and explain how the elements, support in the business strategy or operational resilience and the brand reputation and etc. Okay, so let's discuss on the slide 2 why we need this policy. So the need for a strong network security policy has never been greater. Cyber attacks against small and mid-sized business have increased dramatically in the recent years. So, and these attacks often lead to financial loss or maybe downtime or customer distrust. So we always face new regulatory demands or remote work challenges that expand our risk surface. So by implementing these policies, we are not just reacting to threats, we are proactively managing them, reducing the costs from breaches and ensuring reputation remains intact. So uh, policy framework and CIA triad. So our policy framework follows the CIA triad, which confidentiality, integrity, availability, and continuous review and staff training. So basically, that ensures the sensitive data that only can be accessed by authorized individuals through strong access controls and integrity to protect the information from unauthorized alterations by enforcing monitoring and incident response procedures. Also, availability ensures that our system remains reliable and accessible through redundancy and regular backups. So before we go to the slide 4, which is about password and access control, I would like to add a point which says, there are the three principles of CIA triad serve as a foundation of every safeguard outlined in this policy. Okay, so let's go to the slide 4, which is password and access control, which is one of the strongest lines of defense in an organization. So multi-factor authentication, which is mandatory for all accounts, especially, remote and cloud services, and access privileges are granted according to the job roles and reviewed every quarter to upload the least privilege principle. And automation, of course, will handle all new hires, transfers, and departures, ensuring accounts are quickly adjusted and are removed to reduce human error. So the slide 5, which implies on device and endpoint security. So the endpoints, what are those? They are the laptop, desktops, or mobile devices, or whatever the portable devices electronically connected to a computer are all endpoints. So majorly these are at major risk points. So every company will have a disk full of encryption and endpoint protection from response tools, and automatic patching keeps the software up to date, and employee have no longer have local administrative rights to prevent accidental system change. Lost or stolen devices must be reported within 1 hour of remote or within 1 hour. Otherwise, it will lock or wipe out the data. So these all for the employees using personal devices, BYOD enrollment ensures compliance with security and privacy standards too. So these measure the safeguard data no matter what and where it is accessed from. So incident reporting and response, this is another, again, strong defense. So incidents can occur. Our policies defines a simple and effective response. So employees must report suspicious emails or data breaches or system issues immediately using a single hotline or a security email. Then the IT team will follow the structured response and identify, contain, and tridicate, recover, and finally conduct the post-incident review. So each event will be documented and lesson learned will be applied to the strengthen future defenses. So this structured approach helps in response quickly and maintain the business continually. So the next slide talks about remote access and encryption. So with many names working remotely, secure access is essential. So all remote connections must occur through a virtual private network or a zero trust network access platform with multi-factor authentication. So public Wi-Fi should never be used without an active VPN. So that's the main criteria. And we enforce strong encryption standards like TLS1, TLS2, or high for data in transmit, or AES 256 for data at rest. So different levels of encryption keys are, centrally managed and rotated regularly to prevent compromise. So these safeguard to protect our communication and sensitive data, even when accessed outside the office or network. So email and social media use remains the most common entry point for cyber attacks. So our policy requires employees to encrypt this sensitive attachment and report suspicious or phishing emails immediately, so that the corporate email account shouldn't, the corporate email account should never be used for personal communication, firstly. So on social media, only authorized spokesperson can represent the organization. These boundaries protect both the information and the brand image while ensuring consistent professional communication. So vendor and third-party controls these controls are essential for any sort of operations, but they also introduce additional risk before gaining access to our systems. So every vendor must complete a security review and sign a data protection agreement, and multi-factor authentication is required for all third-party accounts, and accounts inactive for more than 30 days are automatically deactivated. And these measures, secure our supply chain and prevent external partners from becoming weak links in our network. And so the 10th slide states about business benefits and ROI. So implementing this network policy, security policy delivers measurable business values. So it prevents costly data breaches and strengthens clients' confidence and ensures compliance with the standards like HIPAA and PCI. So beyond compliance, IT builds a culture of accountability and awareness, which is the best long-term defense against cyber threats. So by investing in cybersecurity now, we are reducing future risk and demonstrating leadership commitment to the responsible business practices. So, so the next steps for leadership. In closing, I'm requesting, executive approval to move forward with the policy implementation plan. And the next steps include launching employee security training, deploying automation tools, and, by providing quarterly updates to the leadership team from our security performance. And by taking an action today, we will strengthen our operations in the future and protect our customers and reinforce security as a business in priority. So that's all about today's discussion, and thank you for your time and attention.